Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Feel Good Fridays. Coming live straight at you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's your hosts, Paulie and Bags.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Feel Good Fridays. I'm Paulie.
I'm Bags.
And today, folks, we're going to talk about a topic that is probably impacts everyone's lives out there. And that today, friends, is work-related stress. So, Bags, let's dive right into it. Why don't you talk to the folks about some ways that you kind of deal with stress and cope with that being a leader?
Yeah, no, definitely, Paulie. It's spot on. I mean, it can be a detriment not only to yourself, but your health, your family, those you're responsible for in leadership. So definitely it's something that needs to be addressed, and you got to find ways to cope with it, to overcome it, to be the best you, to be the best leader you can, be the best person outside of work, right? I think the first thing is understanding, and identifying what is causing that stress. Is it performance? Is it somebody that you work with on your team, customers, whatever it might be that's causing you stress? Hit it head on and identify what it is. And then from there, you need to find a solution that's going to help you to overcome it and alleviate it, right? And one of those best solutions I like, Paulie, is to partner with somebody, right? You got to have somebody you can trust, maybe a friend, family member, peer. Like I know you and I, when we come across different situations, we both put out the situation of what it is, what's causing that stress, and try to talk it through together to come up with an ultimate solution that's going to hopefully squish it and move it to the side so you can continue to move on your path, right? So that's one of the biggest things I think, Paul, is finding somebody you can trust and do. I know in any line of work I've been with, I've always had people that I establish that relationship of trust with, maybe at lunchtime, take some walks, whatever it might be, just alleviate some of the things, the pressures that are on your shoulders, and just get somebody else's perspective. And just even talking about it sometimes going to help alleviate the situation as well. So I've always done that. It's been a good way for me to cope with the stress and to, again, identify a solution and progress and move forward. So that's one of my biggest ones, Paulie, is partner up, right? So that's mine. How about yours? What are some things you like to do, Paulie, to help, alleviate stress in your life?
Yeah, no, I like your point there. I think that's really important to find that person that you can confide in and run things past. And sometimes I'll give you a perspective of that you might not have thought about, and kind of helps reduce that stress that you're feeling there, and just to get it off your chest, right? So I think that's important for any leader out there. I think another one that's pretty simple that we're doing right now as we're doing this pod is breathing, right? Sometimes it's just like you got to take a moment and breathe. And when I say breathe, I'm not talking about what we're doing right now. I'm talking about closing your office door, finding an area where there's no one around, and really just taking, 5 minutes, right? And just, do a breathing exercise, right? Do it for 5 minutes. You'll find that if you take that third, fourth, fifth deep breath and exhale, and if you start to get lightheaded, it's because you're not breathing the way you should be. It sounds silly, but trust me, if you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed out, find an area of seclusion. Do that 5-minute breathing exercise. It goes a long way. Another thing, too, if you have the ability to go outside, take a walk, clear your mind. Again, just anything to take your mind away from what's stressing you out. It's highly recommended. And then last but not least, one thing that certainly helps with reducing work stress is when you do get home for the day, maybe put your phone in a drawer, forget about it for an hour, and unwind with your family once you get home, right? So taking your mind completely off of work, switching it to family mode to help reduce that stress that you may have incurred during your working day. So what else, Bags? What else you got?
Those are good ones there, Paulie, too. I'd say meditation, like you mentioned as well, breathing, meditating for maybe 15 minutes, right? A little woo-saw, right? A little woo-saw right there to help you out. So that could be something. Use Google. It's your friend. If you don't know how to meditate, type it in. You can find somebody, even help with breathing techniques and things of that nature. Exercise, right? I mean, I like to start my day with that. Do I enjoy waking up at 5 a.m.? Nope. It's tough when I do it, but again, exercise is a good way to alleviate that stress as well. Maybe even reading, right? Just grab a book, read, take your mind out of reality for, like you said, it doesn't have to be forever, but just to kind of take yourself to the side and again, to alleviate that stress. So again, those are just some things that I think could help out with this. And again, it's something you need to identify and work with. And unfortunately, stress is never going to go away. So you got to find solutions to help you, or you're going to kill yourself, right? There's a lot of bad benefits, and everyone's going through it. So again, as I mentioned in the beginning, you can find a partner and work together on identifying solutions. It can help you go a long way and live a long, healthy life there, Paulie.
No, absolutely. As soon as you said meditation, you kind of made me think of, going on YouTube and watching relaxation videos. And I know my kids have an Oculus. They actually have programs on there where it's, a 10-minute just experience. You put the headset on and you go to a relaxation experience, and it's out of this world, man. If you haven't tried that or seen it, head to the YouTubes and check it out. It's some pretty cool videos out there that will de-stress you, to say the least. But look, folks, the time flies when you're having fun. That's a wrap for today's episode of Feel Good Fridays. If you missed any of our previous episodes, head to our YouTube channel by searching Paulie and Bags. Please like and subscribe. Show your support, please. Also, if you want to listen to us on the go, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your pods. We're on all kinds of
things. Little heart there.
So right, little heart.
That was a backwards heart. That's kind of cool, man.
I don't know.
I might be a trendsetter, Paulie.
Yeah, we'll work on that for next episode. But until then, as always, ladies and gentlemen, take care.
And welcome to football season.
Let's go, Browns.
Thank you for tuning in to Feel Good Fridays. If you want to stay up to date with our podcast releases and upcoming material, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. I'll wait. You didn't do it yet. Go ahead. I'm still waiting. Did you do it? Definitely check us out on our TikTok for special announcements and possible giveaways. Both can be found by searching at Feel Good Fridays Podcast. Thank you, and make it a great day.